Hello, hello, hello everyone. We are back with more Metroid Prime Trilogy. And we're gonna start Prime 2 in a moment. So, a bit has happened. Over the weekend, it actually had been Friday, I forget what day exactly. I started, well, sometime last week, I started Yakuza Gaiden, aka Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. And I've been having a good time with it. I'm almost done with the game, pretty sure I can finish it tomorrow, if not tomorrow, then Thursday, which would be pretty cool. But, it's gonna be a bit before I'm ready to get Lost Judgment, which is my next game in the Yakuza series. So I probably will just be doing other stuff off-stream in the meantime. So I might go back to Silksong, I'm probably going to play some Warframe. Might play some SNES games, I don't know. We'll see. But yesterday, Dennis has been in town since Saturday, I think. Because for those not in the know, my best friend Dennis, who's been on stream with me several times, in December, moved from Chicago to somewhere in Washington State to live with his partner and their roommates. People that he's known for, I think he said about 10 years at this point. But he's back in town to visit his family for Mother's Day, and of course, since he was in town, we hung out for a bit. So Monday, we went downtown, got coffee, ate at a Cuban cafe that we like, and took a walk around Millennium Park. I was able to get some nice pictures of Buckingham Fountain and the beam, because the fountain was turned on, finally. And, it's pretty fun. It was nice seeing him again. However, you may remember that I didn't stream yesterday, and that's because, Alright, yawning already. I've been slacking on my exercise and taking walks and whatnot. So, it hurt when I got home. I was in a bit of pain. And I was very tired. So I decided against streaming. I was also nursing a headache. I did also find out as I was going to bed that I actually sunburned myself. So, oops. Not too bad. It was just on my neck. My arms aren't even sunburned, thankfully. So, tonight, we're starting Metroid Prime 2. We are a day behind in the schedule, since I didn't stream yesterday. However, assuming all goes well, we would have 2 free days in the marathon. So I can give up 1 more day before we actually start having a problem. So, it's fine. Now, what's actually going to be a problem is if it turns out that I got sick from something while I was out with Dennis. Because it's always a chance. Y'all know I'm a little bit of a shut-in, so I don't go out too much these days. But that also means that I don't get sick often. So, hopefully I don't get sick. I feel fine. Maybe a little more tired than usual, but I mean, I'm always tired, so it's kind of my natural state of being. Oh, Kendra, thank you for the 5 stream streak. Also, hi Kendra, hi Zeno, got to say hi. We are going to start Prime 2 tonight. So, I have streamed Prime 1 before, because I've streamed the remaster. And I have played every version of Metroid Prime 1. I have played the GameCube version, the Wii version, and the Switch version. I have played the Switch version the most, because I played the GameCube version, I think, once, maybe twice. And I played the Wii version once, now twice, since we finished it last week. And I played the Switch version about 4 or 5 times, all in the same year, honestly. Prime 2 is one I have not played as much. I've also only played the Wii version once, and I played the GameCube version, I think, also once. So I'm more familiar with it than Prime 3. but not as familiar with it with Prime 1. Maybe I played the GameCube version the second time. I don't remember. So. Fair warning, Prime 2 and 3 are a little darker than the previous game. Predict Prime 2 will have Spike like this at several points. Oh, for sure. Prime 2 doesn't fuck around. I love Prime 2, don't get me wrong. I love Prime 2. I loved it a lot more than I expected to. Mission file 02546. 8 days ago, contact with Galactic Federation Trooper Squad Bravo was lost. Contract agreement. Locate Federation troopers and render assistance. Ow. Data confirmation. Last transmission received from a rogue planet located in the Dasha region called Aether. Uploading the last known coordinates now. I wonder if there's any rivals on Aether. Wait a minute. Samus. Fighting Dark Samus. On Aether. They are the rivals of Aether. Curious. So I'll finish my thought in a moment. Quiet or cold, though? That seems a bit loud. I haven't changed the volume, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Chat, let me know if it's too loud. I did not change the volume from last week, so I'm not sure why it would be any different. Oh, it might be because I fucked with... I think I actually changed my laptop's volume. That's what's happening. It's one notch louder than it's supposed to be. Weird, I don't remember doing that. I might have fat fingered it at some point. Did Samus's gunship have shock absorbers in the first game? Wait, now it's too quiet. I'll leave it as it was. I'm overpowering you very slightly, but it's fine. Alright, well, if the volume ever gets too bad, just let me know, and I'll fix it. Turn to your ship to save your game and recharge your energy. Object scan complete. Statue houses a power grid, motivator unit, and an energy projection ray. All systems are offline due to age or structural damage. Starship, Hunter-class gunship. Vessel registered to Samus Aran. Your ship has been damaged. Auto repair function initiated. You can return to your ship to recharge energy, reload weapons, and save your progress in the game. So, Prime 2. Is this loud in certain parts of the game? Yeah, it's a lot quieter now, even though I turned the volume up on my laptop. So maybe it was just the intro that was super loud. Guess we'll see. So, Prime 2. When I originally played through the trilogy, I had read in a magazine, I want to say it was Retro Gamer, that Prime 2 has all of the good of Prime 1, while also amplifying the bad of Prime 1. So when I played the Prime trilogy, I was expecting to like 2 the least, or at the very least, not liking it more than 1. Not liking it more than 3. But I actually played through the Prime trilogy. I ended up liking 3 the least. I still like 1 the most. But I love Prime 2. That being said, Prime 2 is hard. It is much harder than Prime 1. When I played Prime 1 for you guys, I don't think I died. Honestly, don't remember. I don't think I did. You are going to see the game over screen for this game. Because... Sorry, my throat's acting up. One of the things about Prime 2 is for every area in the game, as we'll see, there is an alternate dark version of the area. There is Aether and Dark Aether. The whole concept of this game is light and dark. Yes, I know, Deltarune, shut up. Anyways, the thing about Dark Aether is that its atmosphere, the literal air and atmosphere of the dark version of the planet is hostile and oppressive. You take constant damage while you're in Dark Aether, and that's ignoring the enemies that are constantly trying to kill you. There are little light bubbles and light crystals you can activate that act as healing and protect you from the dark. So because of that, early on, before you get the light suit, the game is slow. You have to constantly stop and wait to heal, however much you want to heal for, and the light bubbles and light crystals. And there is going to be a lot of back and forth where you're going between areas and taking damage along the way because you don't have the light suit yet. But not only that, it is hard. Prime 2 has the same problem, well, quote-unquote problem, that Metroid Fusion and Metroid Dread has, where you take a lot of damage very quickly. Enemies deal a lot of damage, especially early on, when you have less health. So it's not an easy game. And on top of that, you have to fight bosses in Dark Aether, some of which are very hard. And there's 2 bosses in particular that are very frustrating. And naturally, they're in Dark Aether, which means you're taking constant damage until you step in those light bubbles. But because you're in the middle of fighting a boss, you can't just stand around and let yourself heal. And that's a Boost Guardian and Spider Guardian. If you're going to die to any boss in the game, it's going to be one of those 2, or both of them. So, I might be a little angrier in this game. And it's not because I don't love the game, because I do. I love this game. It's very good. It's one of my favorite Metroid games. But it's hard. And my anger will be justified because it is hard. So, here we go. That's all I wanted to say. Kojax as well, if I remember correctly, that fucker doesn't have any light bubbles in the arena. I thought Boost Guardian also didn't have any. Because I don't remember any for Boost Guardian. Because I've died to Boost Guardian. I know I have. I think everyone has. That bastard is annoying. It's doing this again for some reason. Anyway, it's correcting itself immediately, so maybe it's fine. I think it seems fine. I guess that intro was just loud. Boost Guardian doesn't have any. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember that being a nightmare because once you beat him, I think you have to, like, not only do you have to survive the fight, but then you have to make a mad dash for a healing point. Because there aren't any in the fight. Object scan complete. Object contains large quantity of acidic fluid. Fluids may be used by indigenous bioforms for digestive purposes. Shell is vulnerable to weapon fire. Oh, look at the weird cave tentacle thingies. I didn't want to go down there yet. There was something I wanted to scan. Thank you, Sam. I really appreciate that. I was just looking. Thank you. Quadraxis took me a good 7 to 10 tries, I think, on my first playthrough. Bastard had me stuck for a while. I don't remember how long it took me. Galactic Federation, great. Insulation system with pesticide. Heavy Galactic Federation plate. Crate. Terminated bioform scan complete. Codex genome match. Splinter. Source of termination. Inhalation of industrial grade pesticide. Toxic elements still present in local atmosphere. Maintain suit lockdown for effective life support. Mechanism Mark 6 Gate Armored Defense System. Okay, I'm not going to read all these, otherwise I'm going to lose my voice. So, the one thing I don't like about this game, compared to Prime 1, is the pause menu. Well, not really the pause menu, because I usually use the map to pause, because at least in the Wii version it's easier to reach. But, it's weird. It's all even got like kind of got speed scaling, so like you can. Oh, I know it's just. I don't know, man. But it doesn't let you easily see at a. Well, no, I guess at a glance you can see everything you have, but it's not. I don't find it that intuitive. It's just weird. That being said, I do appreciate it for, I do kind of appreciate it because nowadays so many games have homogenized title screens. Or, menu systems. That everything looks the same and it's all easy to read and easy to digest and you don't get any weird shit or interesting UI design. Everything's just the same. Looks like an eyesore to navigate. It can get a little crazy when you have a bunch of stuff. I mean, at the moment we don't have much. You know, let me go through the options real quick. Yep, see, now there's a bunch of stuff. Brightness. System, yes. Bonus credit messages, yes. Visors. Opacity, HUD lag, visor opacity. Yeah, see now now it's busy. When it starts to like get angled while you're moving it, that's the only part where it really gets annoying. I just think it's a little slower to navigate than Prime 1, which is just flawless, in my opinion. But Prime 1's is also a little basic. They tried to be a little more interesting here. I get it, I get it. Rumble. Rumble? What is there to rumble? Excuse me? Since when do Wii games have rumble? What does this even do? Oh, I guess you can also just do this. It's also a reference to the Luminol text, since it's all circles and lines. Yeah, like, what is there to rumble? The Wiimote and Nunchuck don't have rumble. But Kendra, the Wiimote and Nunchuck don't have rumble. What? The setting shouldn't do anything. I didn't even know you could set rumble on this version. What is there to rumble? I have been using the Wii since 2008, and I have never seen a Wii game with rumble. As man. No, I don't think it can. Maybe there's an attachment that can do it, but if there is, I've never seen it. We might not shake itself when turning it on. No. The Wii does have options for rumble. What? Huh. Huh. Interesting. I didn't realize... Probably kills the battery so much faster. Well, Kendra, when I was younger, I didn't like Rumble. That's a very recent change for me, within the past, like, 8 years at least. Alright. Where's the nearby panel? Ha. This is so weird to me. I did not know that it could rumble. Wild. Wackadoodle. Communication system offline. Cannot believe that there's been rumble this whole time. Also consider that I haven't regularly used the Wii in almost 10 years at this point. I don't use the Wii too much anymore. In fact, me streaming this game was the first time I've used the Wii U to play anything since at least 2019. Standard human.
Recording to logbook.
Source of fatal runes, Galactic Federation assault weapon. Trooper was, in all likelihood, killed by friendly fire. Whether it was an accident or not remains to be seen. Scans detect extremely high levels of an unknown toxin in the target's body. Numerous micropunctures in armor and body trace elements of toxin around these areas. Oh, and there goes the body.
Recording logbook.
Yeah, remember, only some of the troopers are important. That last guy that fell from the ceiling, not important. We don't need his data. But we need this person's data. Was that a rumble in this game still? Scanning? Impacts. When you bump into something. Charge shots, charging. Explosions, probably taking damage. So there's actually a decent amount of rumble, and I just had no idea because I don't use Wii Rumble.
Recording to logbook.
Alright, we gotta restore power to that. Nothing to restore power to in here. Well, it used to be a door.
Recording.
Bomb slot. Oh yeah, whatever this dark aether goop is can just resurrect dead people. Oh sweet, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Oh, freaky faces. Let me get close. Yeah, you can see a red eye poking out through where the helmet was. Or the little face glass was. This is, I think, to date, the closest a Metroid game has come to horror outside of, like, Dread. It's foggy in here, ain't it? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, there's Samus. Hmm. Shows a battle suit. Whatever. Alert, gear stolen by unknown creatures. Space jump thrusters, offline. Grapple beam launcher, whoops, offline. Morph ball boost unit, offline. Power bomb generator, offline. Missile launcher, offline. Morph ball bomb module, offline. All remaining systems, online and active. Alright. Chat, we got sucked, and not in the good way. Telluric alloy. There's Morph Ball Bomb. Sorry, buddy. Fucked up. Alright. Hey, Trent, do you ever wonder why you ever wonder why in Prime 1 these space pirates have doors that only Samus can open? I mean, sure, they were trying to replicate Samus's technology, but, like, we don't see them using it. In fact, they only have armor that is weak to her technology, not using it against her. So, like, why are they going around with fucking plasma beam, wave beam, and ice beam doors? What are they gonna do with them? We can't translate it. I always assumed they had other ways of opening them, same as his beams just happen to disable the shields for a short period. That's probably the best way to think of it, honestly. Because I don't think any other option makes any sense.
Recording to logbook.
Girlfriend bridge.
Recording to logbook. Recording to logbook.
These guys, they're kind of like ants. They're just as annoying as ants. Hey, buddy. Fuck you. Ah, so there's apparently an enemy here.
Recording to logbook.
The temple grounds. Damn it, one was scanning the cocoons. Well, at least they didn't take away my fucking charge beam. Alright. Cool. Once again, did not see. Right, I can't jump. I can jump, I just can't double jump. Atmospheric interference. Hey buddy, I'm on your side. Or any pickups to draw in.
Recording to logbook.
Coolio. Yeah. While on patrol in the Dasha system, we engaged in an unknown space pirate frigate. The enemy frigate was crippled and it crashed on the planet Aether. We followed the pirates, but our ship was damaged by a storm as we entered Aether's atmosphere. Heavy magnetic activity during the storm disabled our comm systems. Upon landing, we split into 2 units. One to set up an op space. Okay. Each unit was doing fine, no problems. Until they appeared. I turned it down. Let's see how it is once I get to actual gameplay. Closing his one eye.
Recording to log.
Oh, now it's really quiet. Okay, now unfortunately it's too quiet. Right. Yeah, for some reason the cutscenes are just obnoxiously loud compared to everything else. I'll leave it there. Yeah, we'll just have to deal with it, unfortunately.
Recording to log. Recording to logbook. Recording to logbook. Recording to logbook. Recording to logbook.
Something in the crate, but I need heavy force. Something, which I do not have. That's to tell me who's who, what's what, and what I'm missing if I'm trying to find them all. Yeah, Prime 2 might not be overall louder than Prime 1, but the cutscenes and scripted stuff sure as fuck are. Alright, this is where we want to go. TP. Ooh. Oh, well. I guess we just did the missile launcher. Dark Splinter. Ow. there anything we can do over here? Translator door. Key portal. True.
Recording to logbook.
Okay, I thought that dude's name was Fanny for a moment. I was gonna say, that's an unfortunate name. Because in the US, Fanny means butt. In some other countries, like, if I remember correctly, Britain, Fanny means pussy. High yield explosives. Okay. Oh. I'll check that out in a moment. Oh, I can't reach that. Alright. Cool, nothing.
Recording to logbook.
That's all the troopers. Control units not present on the visible spectrum or current atmosphere.
Recording to logbook.
Hungering these guys again.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I've been yawning a lot already. Something like an interface or scanner in here that should open that kinetic orb cannon. If I had to guess, there we go. And it's probably where the kinetic orb cannon. Where are these things all coming from? I thought I killed them all. It's going to go. The problem is, I don't see anywhere I can scan that would activate the kinetic orb cannon. And I keep losing focus. What the hell? That's already destroyed. Can't really easily hit that from here. No, definitely can't hit that. So what the hell do I... Yeah, that's our way into the temple, and I'm pretty sure this is how we get in, but for some reason I can't figure out. Where to just scan the damn thing? Well, that doesn't work. Chat, am I stupid? I don't see anything I can interact with. Can't jump high enough. Can't break the thing. There's nothing I can... Chat, it's gonna be a long week. It's gonna be a long week. I'm just destroying the pottery because I can. Rip. Fucking hell, man. I tried to scan the door first. Evil, evil. There's an alpha splinter. Scan. Lock on, please. Lock on, please. If I killed you in veteran hyper mode, Lamel. System alert. Unknown item acquired. Alien technology has bonded to armor systems. Threat scan complete. No negative impact on suit performance. Chad, you ready to meet the Moff lady? Do not be afraid. I am Ulmos, sentinel of the Luminoth. Please listen and hear of our world's peril. Long ago, a cosmic object fell to our planet, Aether, exploding with great force. A rift was torn in time and space, and a strange power flowed over the world. Where once there was one Aether, there were now two, one of light and one of shadow, each existing in its own dimension. It was the end of peace on Aether, for a new race was born that day on the Dark World, one filled with hate and terrible power. They are the Ing. The Ing of creatures of shadow and darkness, knowing nothing of peace or mercy. For decades we stood against them, yet we now lie on the verge of defeat. When Dark Aether was born, our planetary energy was divided, half for our world and half for theirs. Should one world gain control of this energy, the other will perish. Before you arrived, the Ing had stolen a device from us, one that collects planetary energy. With it, they have weakened our planet to the verge of collapse. But fortune smiled upon us this day, for the energy transfer module is now bonded to you. With it, you can help us. Help us restore our world. You are our only hope, Samus. Should we fall, the Ing will look to the stars for new planets to ravage and conquer. Your species could be their next victims. The Ing have taken our energy to 3 temples on Dark Aether. Find these temples, and transfer the energy from them to our own. I have updated your map system with the location of another temple. There is knowledge there that can help you on your way. I have also updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coated with violet holograms. Many lands are now open to you. Prepare well for your journey. The Ing now know you possess the energy transfer module. They will try to recover it at all costs. Return to me once you have restored the energy to a temple. I will aid you as I can. May the light of Aether shine upon you.
Recording to logbook.
So the Luminoth are kind of moth people, and they worship the light.
Recording to logbook.
Alright. So, once again, I'm not going to read all the lore, because if I do, I'm going to lose my voice. Apologies. You have to look it up yourself. Chat, why has my ad manager disappeared? The fuck? There it is. That was weird. My fucking ad manager just shut off. Never seen that happen before. Pathway to Agon. The Agon sector.
Recording to
Light fire. I would like to stop yawning. Yes, I just yawned. I'm very tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. I went to bed 2 hours early last night and woke up at my alarm. I should, by all accounts, I should be well rested. Chat, I might actually want to see a doctor. Oh, finally. I get to scan those. I've been avoiding... Oop. That was weird. I've been avoiding unnecessary trips to the doctor because I don't know what my insurance covers. Interesting. That's our first one. We should be able to open some new pathways now. Like this one. And that is how we figure out where some very important items are for the final part of the game. Because every area of Aether has a Dark Aether variant, which means the temple where the Luminoth are resting has a Dark Aether variant. So if the Luminoth are based in the temple, what's based in the Dark Aether version? That, ultimately, is our end goal. Hey, Nayla. You made it. Yay. Nula, can you say hi so we can confirm That you're not having the weird glitch from before?
Recording to logbook.
Just say anything, really. Just key smash. So remember the last time there was that weird bug that affected you. I just want to make sure it's not happening again.
Recording to logbook.
Uh-oh. Chat, they're not saying anything.
Recording.
Sand grass. Nula, if you need help, Zeno can probably dig through your message history to, remind you of what you did last time. Unless you're just not typing for... There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hi, Nula. Was it doing the thing again? Does Twitch just hate you specifically for some reason? That's so weird. That's so fucking weird. I've never... You were the only person I've ever had have that issue in chat. Well, I know of at least. I sure hope there's other people that are, watching don't have that problem, because I wouldn't know if they did. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, that's one end down. Now to kill the other end. Got him. You're special. Well, let's just come to terms with it. What? There we go. I'm sorry, that was mean. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. The Dragon plays the objectively best Prime game. I don't know if I'd agree with objectively, though. I love Prime 2, don't get me wrong. I actually like Prime 1 a little more. A lot more. Prime 2 is very good. It does have some flaws. It is a flawed game. But it is very, very good. I think people who hate it, just don't get it. It's harder, for sure, and Dark Aether is very hostile. For sure. Like, it's not an easy game. We were talking about that earlier.
Recording to
Sand bats. Ow. Yeah, there was a door down there. Let me go see what's in that door first. Oh, good call on my part. You just said something that was interrupted by Twitch ad. Oh, I still got 2 minutes. I need to get a, figure out how to set my bots to say when there's ads, so that way I can tell. Should ask my friends how to do that. I know Thrice and Kohai have it. I don't know who else does. Chloe. Oh, bomb slots, but we don't have bombs. Well, I'll decide how I feel about Prime 3 when I actually play it again. Because I don't remember Prime 3 very well, but I remember not liking it nearly as much as the first two. Because part of the reason why I'm doing this is because we finally got Prime 4. So I wanted to play through the original trilogy to see just how bad Prime 4 is in comparison. Because some people have told me that Prime 4 reaches Prime 3's lows. But I don't remember Prime 3 well enough to really be able to say that. So I want to see if that's true. Prime 4 is what? To me, it goes lower than Prime 3's lows and never reaches Prime 3's highs. There are some things I like about Prime 4. Armstrong is like the best character in the whole game. I love her. She is perfect. I would never do anything to hurt her. Her fangirling over Samus led to everyone creating a collective headcanon that she's actually a lesbian and just really, really like Samus. And you know what? I see it. I see their vision. The Native American guy whose name I can never pronounce correctly, he was pretty cool. I liked him. And the Lidden officer, the one who was with Armstrong for most of the game, he was pretty cool too. Pirate troop. Oh, we got space pirates already. They look different than they did in the previous games. Space pirate. Sadly, you cannot missile cancel in this game. Frisky. Oh, I thought that was a lore. Let's not eat his health. Play with edge turning. I don't know what edge turning is. I don't know what kind of dead zone there would be for motion controls. Oh, advanced? I'm sticking with what I had it before. Yeah, but sometimes I don't want to move is the thing. Oh, I forgot. You got a Dark Aether really early. Object scan complete. Target is in a state of dimensional flux. Unable to completely scan bomb slot target. 50% of its component atoms are in another dimension. Or on the surface of Dark Aether. That's probably how we activate it, but I don't have Morph Ball bombs, so I can't. Good watching someone play a Prime game without sequence breaking it over their knee. It's nice. I don't know this game well enough. I don't even know Prime 1 enough to sequence break it. Gonna be real. I can kind of sequence break Super Metroid, but usually I like to play things or play games in proper order. Unless it's like a platformer, then I just go ham and break everything. Plug. Alright, y'all are getting in my way. I was gonna let you guys live, but you know what? You've lost your breathing privileges. No hurt, bug. It's too late. Jail? No. I'm not gonna read all the scans because I'm gonna lose my voice if I do that. Fucking shriek bats. Yo. Oh, we're doing battle. Are you getting 100%? I'm gonna try. I'm at least getting 100% items. I'm going to try to get every logbook scan, but if I miss one that's missable, then I'm just going to take the L. Alpha Sand Digger. Oh, Vanish Catching. Well, I'm gonna try to get it. That's it. That's assuming I don't miss any missable scans. Bomb Guardian. Just items for the cutscene? Well, that's good to know. Oh, my throat. Oh, there's something in my throat. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on. I need water. Ugh. Why are my hands cramping up? I don't know what I did to my hands, but my hands have been feeling weird past couple days. I can't imagine it's all the fucking Yakuza I've been playing. But I mean, I don't find the DualSense controller to be all that comfortable, if I'm being honest. Yeah, what if I did this? This help move that out a bit further. Gonna complain now? Look what you've done, Vanilla. Oh wait, that actually did fix my problem. What do you mean C? No, I was having an issue with the Wiimote losing focus if I move too far to the right, but it turns out all I need to do is pull my sensor bar out a bit farther forward. Hi, Thrice. What difficulty are you playing on? Normal. I always play games on the default difficulty. Or whatever difficulty is the intended default difficulty. You know about the difficulty changes between GameCube and Wii? Yeah? Maybe. Been a while since I last thought of it. How you doing, Thrice? Sore? How are you? Tired. Welcome. I am Aisha. Isha? Aisha? Sentinel of the Aegon Temple. This message survives my death as guidance to one who would fight the Ying. A portal to Dark Aether lies nearby. With it, you can travel to this land's shadow. You must locate a dark temple, a twisted mockery of the sacred place. Inside, you will find the energy controller you seek. The temple door is held fast by 3 locks. The keys for the locks are hidden throughout that dark land. Your search will be difficult. Even the very air of Dark Aether is dangerous and can cripple the strongest of warriors. In our past struggles with the Ying, we placed a series of light crystals throughout their world. They remain today. These crystals create safe areas that will protect you from the harmful atmosphere of the Dark World. I have updated your translator module. You can access devices and doors coated with amber holograms. More lands are open to explore. When you have taken the energy from the Dark Temple, return here at once. May the light of Aether serve you well. Energy fully replenished. They realized, oops, this game is tough as balls, so they reduced it for the Wii version. It's such a disappointment we never even got a basic port for Prime 2 and 3 to the Switch before 4 came out. There were rumors of it, and we've yet to see those rumors come to fruition. I guess I don't... Oh, they did say to come back. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't. I mean, there's no reason to think they won't, but they also haven't. The original rumor was that they were going to do a full remaster of Prime 1, and then 2 and 3 would just get, like, ports, rather than remasters. But we've only seen Prime 1, we haven't seen the other 2. Okay, no, it didn't fix my problem, it's still doing it. I want to say there was a save room in here. No. Initial expansion. Chat, how's everybody else doing? You're tired or sore, you can be tired with me. Because I am just very tired. That walk yesterday took a lot out of me. My body's not used to it because I don't really... I've been slacking on my exercise and I haven't gone on a walk in a while. That's where I came from. I don't want to go there. There's a save room that's connected there. And that's the portal chamber. I'm gonna go... I don't know what's up my throat tonight. I'm gonna go this way so I can get to the save point before I go into the portal. Tired, sore, dissociative. Join Aria of Sorrow, though. Nice. Not nice on the other parts, but help you feel better. I'm lactose intolerant and eat Parmesan couscous. Make of that what you will. I'm just hoping I didn't catch something from something, because I don't want to be sick during the marathon. I have no reason to believe I'm sick right now, but, you know, if I'm going to get sick, I'm going to start showing symptoms in a couple days. There's a translator door down there, and there's a save point behind me. Yeah, on our dad's side, Nula, our grandfather was Czechoslovakian and our grandmother is Finnish. Oh, we know, Nula. We know. Zeno is how I learned that, actually. I chug milk on the daily. I drink milk a lot, too. Being lactose intolerant means you're a fucking mutant. It does sound European, I guess. Oh, look at this hole. I'm gonna go through it. See, I say that, and yet Americans are just fucking weird. I say that as an American. No. Really, though, anybody who's born in the U.S. and their family was always in the U.S., it has European heritage, so I guess really all Americans are is just European. The bomb slot's on the other fucking side of this thing, isn't it? Alright, well, this got to the save point, so... we can go into the portal now, I guess. I think I'm actually allergic or intolerant to anything that I've tried so far. I'm allergic to dust, as far as I know. So when the house is really dusty, my sinuses start going crazy, and that's usually a sign I need to clean. I might be allergic to tomatoes, but we're not sure. Because my... hold on. Because my allergy or intolerance or whatever with tomatoes is inconsistent. Because I can have all the pizza, salsa, and ketchup that I want and be fine, but I have to limit how much marinara or bolognese that I have. And canned stuff like chili, I can only have a little bit of before it starts really tearing apart my stomach. We haven't quite figured out what sets me off, but consistently it's tomatoes. So, don't know. Spagball? What? What is that? What is that? Nilla, what does that mean? What? Oh, okay. I've never heard that it referred to that way before. No, I can't have spaghetti bolognese because it destroys my stomach. Stop shooting me. Ow. Listen. Who's the gamer here? Who's the one streaming? I can't think outside of the... I don't know where I'm going with this. Never mind. No, just explode me again. I deserve it. I deserve it. Do it. Do it. Alright then. You can have it. Ow. You'll suffer, but you can. I mean, true. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I actually prefer pesto spaghetti personally. My favorite like pasta that I've made recently-ish was oh, I see. I used a seasoning packet to make shrimp scampi, but I made it without the shrimp, and I just used like other meat, like chicken or whatever meat we had. And then threw in a little bit of spinach, or a lot of spinach actually, helping portions of spinach. And oh, it's good. And so how do I suppose I should have stayed in that, shouldn't I? Green or red pesto? Green pesto. I prefer it. My knee is getting in the way. I'm going to feed you traditional wartime British meals. Oh no. I don't want beans on toast. Thank you. Bubble and squeak. I'm going to shit myself. Alright, I need to figure out where these nests are. Go, bug. Where are these goddamn nests? Hi, Twinkie. Oh, goodness. Exploding in chat, I see. How is Samus Prime 2 going? It's going good. We are very close to going into Dark Aether for the first time. We would have been in there already if I didn't fucking fall off the platform because of a stupid war wasp. Oh, it's fine. Thank you. Stop. Cease! What is... Yeah, I thought I fixed these issues. Why am I still getting them? What is it? Is it this thing? Right. What if I move it back a little bit? That's not really moving it back, but it'll probably help a little bit. Nah, it's just a minor inconvenience. We'll get back to the platform. Bigger problem right now is the Wii mode keeps fucking up. No, it's not. Well, the speaker shouldn't be in the way anymore. The speaker's not even on. So like, I don't need it here, but it's too much trouble to unplug it. Bubble and squeak is an English dish made from cooked potatoes and cabbage mixed together and fried. Okay, but that actually sounds fucking awesome. I do like me some cabbage, and I do love me some potatoes. You know what I really like sometimes is roasted potatoes, a little bit of sour cream, and a nice portion of garlic salt. That is the best. Get me my roasted or fried potatoes with sour cream and garlic salt, and I am a happy little camper. Oh, okay. Alright. Here we go. It's happening. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it well. Into the portal. Now it's into the void. Now me girls and me boys to mother's hands we go. We'll be sailing to the sun till the voyage is done, and we'll be sleeping in the cold. I don't know why that came to mind, but you know, I think it's kind of appropriate. Honestly, Dark Aether does kind of seem like the void in a way from Warframe. It's freaky. Pain. Dark Aether's atmosphere is dangerous. Yeah, no shit. Alright. Use that up. Do I automatically go through it? No. Okay, cool. I wanted to scan it.
Recording to logbook.
Kind of hoping I'd be able to scan the other one.
Recording to logbook.
Ing storage. Blade pod. Ugh, ow, agony, suffering, pain.
Recording.
Light crystal.
Recording.
Light beacon. What does it say when you scan a thing? Ow, 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 ow. Oh, they can still hit me while I'm in this.
Recording.
England. Oh. I'll try to be paying attention, and when I scan something new, I'll read what it says. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, they just put a save point here in the middle of a bunch of hostiles.
Recording to logbook.
Downloaded to your logbook. Yeah, I'm not sure what the suit is. Oh, did you mean what the suit is physically saying? Oh, I have no idea. I can never make out what it's saying. All I hear is something about the logbook. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I got no clue. So, this is Prime 2's gameplay. You take a lot of damage in Dark Aether, you sit around until you heal, and then you move, you take a lot of damage. You die, you reload, you get back to where you were. You take a lot of damage, beaten to an inch of your life, and then finally you get some reprieve and you can heal. And then you die before you get back to the save. Then you get angry at the game and you stop playing for a bit. And then you come back to it, forgetting why you were frustrated in the first place. And then the cycle just repeats endlessly. And at the end of the day, you still love it. We got our first thing. The warrior ring. Got him.
Recording to
Lightbringer. According to the logbook. Okay, that makes sense. So for right now, Dark Aether damages us more than the life crystals can heal us. So we're kind of just taking a lot of damage and then just sitting around a lot until we heal close to full. I think that's good enough though. Hey buddy, how's it going? I was like, how's Dark Aether treating you? So these guys actually have an unused reaction to being shot with the other beams in the game, but they disappear from the game before you have the option of doing that. So it doesn't actually... It's never used, even though they do react to it. I think that's Spider Ball. Out of the 4 Prime games, this game is definitely the hardest, and it's mostly because Dark Aether is so goddamn oppressive. But also, like, you take damage really fast, just normally in this game. The enemies hurt. It's just a hard game, really. Jump Guardian. So Nilla, if it's true that you don't need 100% logbook entries to get the secret ending, then I guess I don't have to worry about missing scans. Because I will be replaying the Prime Trilogy at some point. Probably not on stream though. Well, we don't know that actually. Definitely going to be more than a year from now before I do that. I will say though, we will be seeing a bunch of games come back to stream next year. Because next year is going to be my 5-year streaming anniversary, and I was planning on celebrating that by replaying some of my favorite games of stream. But, you know, that's half a year away, so I'm not going to even begin to start playing that. I have thought about some games that will be part of it, though. This items, logbook, unlocks gallery stuff. Uggy. Stop jumping around. Got him. Please jump. Yippee! Alright. And now we sit here while I heal. It gives me a perfect moment to take a sip from my water. I seem to remember, not only is this the hardest of the original Prime trilogy, but it's also the longest. Out of the 4 games, I definitely think Prime 4 is the longest. But out of the original 3, Prime 2 feels a lot longer, because for every area you go to, there's an alternate version you have to go, so it's like double the areas. And it's a lot of backtracking, and until you get the light suit, getting through Dark Aether is very slow. Because, like, we're going to be doing this a lot, where I'm going to have to keep stopping in order to, heal. Yeah, we got here too early. A not insignificant portion of that length is busy work with those fucking green crystals. True. Okay, one of them is just here, I guess. Alright. And that is more waiting, because we are low on this energy tank. Might as well wait, it means I can move around for a bit longer. I'm not going to be doing this at every point, but if I, or for right now, I do need to be careful because I only have 2 energy tanks. So that's only 300 HP. Oh. 297, technically. I only have 300 HP, and if I'm wandering around Dark Aether, I can lose an entire energy tank in a matter of seconds. Because I don't have any of the suits. Like, see, I'm going to ignore these beacons. And I'm just going to make a point here. See? I lost over 50% of this tank's health because I skipped the beacons. That's how quickly you can take damage in this. I just wanted to check what was over here. Just pick up the pit crystal and take it with you. Duh. Wish I could. Oh, that's one lockdown. There is a way to speed up the healing, but I need the light beam, and we don't have that yet. And that only works with the crystals and the beacons. Whatever this spot is, it doesn't work. Because there's no visible crystal, I don't think. I can only imagine how hard this game is on veteran or hyper mode. Ugh, I would never do that. I would never do hyper mode. Nope. So how's it going, chat? I've asked that already. Chat, what are your most wanted games for 2026? Or beyond, well, just in general. There are a few games I'm really looking forward to. With Tomodachi Life coming out, I'm no longer looking forward to that, because I have the game. And with Mouse PI for Hire coming out, I'm no longer looking forward to that, because, well, it's out. I haven't gotten it yet, though. Right now, for me, same two I've been excited for the past several months. Entropy and Hark the Ghoul. For someone GameCube in its difficulty, it's basically what veteran by default. I don't know why I tried to read veteran as Western. Why does my ad manager keep disappearing? What is going on with my Twitch dashboard? Well, it's fine. I can see the timer, I guess. So it's fine. Never made it past Torvis Bog for years. Well, it's either Twitch or Firefox. I've been having a lot of issues with stuff on Firefox lately. Updates keep breaking things. Firefox at a conference being like, "Hello everyone, we are Firefox, and we are the only browser that has not smashed our own dick with a hammer yet." Now, you might be wondering why we have this hammer out. That's how it felt when Firefox just announced that they were going to be an AI-first browser, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. Nobody cares, Firefox. Browse the web browser. So to answer your question, like the Bloodstained sequel, and that's all I can think of off the top of my head. Pragmata, Forbidden Solitaire, and Vampire Crawlers were some, but they're here now. Use yourself, Water Fox. I am very close to swapping to Water Fox. Wait, they announced Ace Combat 8? Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know they announced it. The only Ace Combat I have actually put any significant amount of time into is Ace Combat Assault Horizon Legacy and the enhanced version for 3DS. That was pretty fun. Well, okay, I did play a fair bit of Ace Combat Infinity, or whatever the free-to-play PS3 one was. Fun fact, for those who don't know the Xeno lore, Ace Combat Infinity was the whole reason Xeno set up a PlayStation account. So that way he could play the game. Yeah, you get some Xeno lore. Because he couldn't play the game without an account, and he wanted to play it on his own profile, so he created an account to play the game. So Assault Horizon Legacy and Legacy Plus are actually remakes of Ace Combat 2? Really? I didn't know that. That's cool. I don't have Assault Horizon Legacy anymore. I think I gave it to Xeno, but I do still have Assault Horizon Legacy Plus. I do want to go through my 3DS games and start playing through stuff, but I need to get my 3DS repaired before I can do that, because my 3DS is not in good shape, unfortunately. It has seen better days. Circle pad is almost all but gone. It's completely disintegrated. Some of the face buttons and the R button are just not always responsive. I think it's B, Y, X, and R are just not super responsive. I don't know if the springs need to be cleaned or replaced, but one of the two. According to someone, I actually think it was you, Nula, that should be pretty easy to fix, and there is a repair shop that I know of that I've gotten other things repaired at. So I was going to take it to them, and I was going to check to see if they actually can do 3DS repairs. I know Nintendo doesn't offer them anymore, that's because they ran out of parts. The PSN account also got hacked at some point, and for a few years I couldn't get into it until one day the guy sent a password reset request and it went to the recovery email instead of the one he changed the account to. So I got the account back. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They were released as Ace Combat 3D in Japan, but they wanted to tie it into the mediocre recent Assault Horizon games on home console. Yeah, it's an easy enough fix, and it's not, if not, it's cheap replacement parts. Yeah, I just don't have the know-how to do it myself, and I'm not comfortable doing it myself anyways. We are back here, which means we can open the portal again. I didn't mean to actually activate that. Buy me a plane ticket and I'll come do it. You don't have the money. I'd also have to pay for your hotel fees. Why, I can't sleep under your bed? My bed doesn't have an opening for you to sleep under. It's got drawers underneath it. I'm a spider, I can fit anywhere. Oh, true, true. And that just goes back to the temple. There's not a whole lot we can do at the moment. Any holes a home. There's a save point nearby. I'm going to make a mad dash for it. Instead of waiting around to heal, because the healing is very slow. Alright. Sure that was a good idea? Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, so there's not really anywhere we can go at the moment, so I think our only options are to just see what other portals we can get through. That every other door so far is locked. And then there's this portal, which we can't even get through yet. Oh yeah, the Ing will try to possess you. They usually, I think, will fail. You like a lobster where you actually blew until someone boiled you and turned you red? No. The red is all natural. Would you leave me alone? There we go. I guess we're going through that portal. I got nowhere else to go. See if we can find any other portals. Of course I gotta sit and heal here, and my stupid fucking Wiimote cable keeps getting locked around the headset cable. I probably should look into getting a Bluetooth headset, but the last laptop I had issues getting Bluetooth headsets to stay connected. Like, they would connect, and then on after a reboot, they would not be recognized. The first upgrade you get, the light transfer module you get from the first Ing boss, is what gives you your possession immunity. Huh. Alright, we're probably not going to make too much more progress before I end stream. But I would like to get back to Light Aether. It looks like a spider ball track, which just looks weird in this game. Portal side, there it is. Yeah, there should be another spot we can get through now. Open the door. Yeah, we'll have to wait here to heal all the way because I'm not going to get a free heal when I go back to Light Aether. But we should be able to explore more of the area now. Yeah, I'm not going to have too much more time. We got about 10 minutes before I end stream. I think Kohai is live tonight. Oh, speaking of the people I mod for, I have taken on one more streamer that I'm modding for, and that's probably the last one I'm going to accept if any others ask me. But I am now moderating for Catvolts, which is a really weird feeling because she's the whole reason I started streaming. A streamer that I looked up to and respected, and the first streamer that I felt comfortable actually like being a part of their community. And now, not only are we friends, but I am now one of her mods. When I first started streaming, the transition from viewer to streamer was already pretty weird, so... Pay to stream for 20 hours? I wouldn't... I can't do that. I can't. I don't think I could stream more than, like, 8 hours max. Not without taking constant breaks to, like, get up and stretch. Or, other stuff. What if I gave you 600 bison dollars? What the fuck are bison dollars? Q. One bison dollar is worth 10 British pounds. We had the dark portal scan real quick. Huh? Now we've opened up that spot. We can go through here. But we don't have the boost ball. We can't go through the portal. Someone hasn't watched the Street Fighter live action movie? What, the original? I have, but it's been over a decade. I don't remember anything about the movie. Other than E. Honda is Hawaiian for some reason. Alright, we're probably not going to see another save point before I end, so I'm just going to end here. Need to rewatch it. Maybe I do. It's been too long. Because 6 minutes, if I mean, I might be able to do something, but this is probably the closest save point to what I would be doing, so I might as well just end here. Double save, you know, just to be safe. You never know what's going to happen with the first save. As always, we double save here. For you, the day Bison walked into your life was the greatest day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. that actually a quote from the movie? More or less. Is that where that quote comes from? Where they end it with, "But for me, it was Tuesday." Does it actually come from the Street Fighter movie? That's funny if it is, or if it does. Alright, so that'll be it for stream. Why do I have so many pings? Why are people pinging me? But that's not what I meant to play. Alright. So that'll be it for tonight. We will be back tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday with more Prime 2. Oh boy. Oh. So tired. Alright. So it's gonna be Prime 2 for the rest of this week. And then however long it takes me to finish it next week. And then we can move on to Prime 3, which should take me most of the rest of the month, at least as far as stream games go. So, yeah. Just a reminder, once we get through the marathon, I am going to go on break for a week. So I will not be streaming the first week of June. And I am not ready to announce what the games of June will be. The only thing I will say is that we will be continuing Duke Nukem because I didn't get to finish the expansions. Didn't even get to start them, actually. We did finish the base game, though. So, if you want to hang out after stream, I have a Discord. Want to keep up with my bullshit and other updates, I have a Blue Sky. If you ever miss a stream, I have a vlog channel on YouTube. If you want to join in on the raid... wait a minute. If you want to join in on the raid message is Dapper Dragon Raid. You can use whatever emotes you want. As long as you copy the raid message, that's all I care about. And I will see you all tomorrow. Y'all have a good evening and good night. We'll be raiding Virtual Kohai, one of my besties. Let's all show him some love. Bye!